Hey, what's going on, guys? RobertVGC here, back with an EPL or Endeavour Premier League replay analysis. This is my week 1 match against, or my week 1 set against Jack TheBattler. His channel will be in the description. Also, I'm recording in the dark. I'm sorry, I probably look like a psychopath. But anyways, the Endeavour Premier League is a VGC best of 3 league in which content creators and streamers will play each week, and they have to build a team around one of 10 approved mons determined the week before. And so on my team I have Gorbis, which I felt like paired well with Polytoad because Helping Hand plus Waterium Z is really strong, and Jack had Dusknoir. Looking at both of these teams, Bisharp was extremely scary, and yeah, that's pretty much how that goes. Anyways, hold on, let me make sure you all can see this. Yes, you can. Okay, it's fine. Oop. Anyways, so yeah, Bisharp's really scary. I don't have that many things that hit Kartana, and Blaziken, if it gets up speed boost, is faster than everything on my team. So it's a really scary matchup. I thought like that he called that I was gonna bring Rain because he had like Gastrodon and Finny, and I was like, oh, that's. But he had just been using this team in his previous videos with something over the Dusknoir. But anyways, game 1, I actually don't have the replay saved, but basically I got bodied. I got destroyed game 1. He basically was just able to use, if I remember correctly, he was able to boost up, get the speed boost up with Blaziken and use Bisharp to really decimate my team. So going into game 2, I knew that I needed to adopt a different strategy. So I lead Polytoad and Hydreigon against his Bisharp and Kartana. And I didn't really know this Kartana set, but I wanted to get rid of it as fast as possible. So he goes for the Z Tailwind, and I just Dark Beam Z into it. I'm like, no, you're going down. I don't care what I have to do. Maybe I should have matched Tailwind because this Iron Head does a lot of damage. And this play by me is a little bit questionable. I go for Protect Icy Wind. What I thought was that maybe my Hydreigon could outspeed his Bisharp at -1 so that the attack boost wouldn't matter. I also wanted to like nerf the Finny so that it couldn't attack, or so that I could attack with Hydreigon into Bisharp. That obviously didn't work. Here I go Moonblast into the Protect, which I felt was pretty obvious, and then he gets really unlucky here and misses both Muddy Waters, and I get off an Icy Wind. So now he kind of has to switch out Bisharp or else it's going to get KO'd, and I Helping Hand Moonblast into Tapu Fini trying to get some damage on it. I really didn't have any other damaging options against it, so to be able to do that was really helpful. And then at this point I go Helping Hand Rock Slide because I didn't want to try and EQ myself when the Blaziken Protect was relatively obvious. I missed the Rock Slide, but he also misses the Muddy Waters, so it got really rough with the Muddy Water misses for Jack in this game, because if he had hit any of the other Muddy Waters, he would have definitely been in a much better spot. But I pick up the double KO with Earthquake, and he sends in Bisharp and protects. Maybe he was predicting my Protect or something, but then he goes Sucker Punch, does 40% to Landorus, so that's kind of good to know. And I Superpower into Bisharp. Yeah, and that's game 2. So what we learned about Jack's team in game 2 was that his Kartana is Z Tailwind, and his Bisharp if it's not boosted, can't 2-hit KO Landorus, which is pretty important. Moving on to game 3, there was a pretty decent gap like in between our games, like my computer died and all that fun stuff. But here, I felt like Politoed wasn't going to be that good because it was going to nerf my Lele's ability to take out Kartana and Bisharp. So I ended up bringing the same 4 that I brought game 1 in Lele, Metagross, Hydreigon, and Landorus. Sorry about that. And I don't know what my plan was, to be honest. So we're going to find out. I lead Hydreigon Landorus here, actually. I thought maybe the Bisharp wouldn't lead, and I was wrong. I gave it a Defiant boost. So I switch out Landorus into Metagross, and he's Z-Tailwind. And I go ahead and match his Tailwind. And he Iron Heads into Hydreigon, which does a lot of damage. Here I sack Hydreigon to a Leaf Blade from Kartana in order to get Lele in. Because I knew that Lele, it being Scarf, was going to be faster than both this and this. So I use Hidden Power Fire and Iron Head, expecting Metagross to go down, and actually it does 90% here. So I figured he'd protect with Landorus here, or with Blaziken, but I didn't necessarily predict this protect into Bisharp. I could have actually switched in to Landorus here for the Lele, but I don't think that would have helped, actually. And now I switch in Landorus because I am HP firing into the Bisharp. And he goes Flare Blitz into Landorus here. So now this is a really good spot for him because I have to switch out Lele in order to win this game. But he goes Scald into Landorus. I assumed to not like get Muddy Water misses. But I felt like this was a good position for me. And he goes for the double protect onto Blaziken, which, I don't know, I just Psychic. And he goes Scald into Lele. And I Psychic and Zen Headbutt to finish game 3. I guess I found the double protect to be kind of confusing, but maybe he just forgot that he protected the previous turn, or I don't know. I'm gonna have to go and watch the video. Let's see. I felt like I didn't deserve to win that set at all, especially since he missed 4 of 5 Muddy Waters in game 2, and that double protect in game 3 when I probably should have just double attacked what's it called, Finny anyways, because I was faster. But then if he Flare Blitzed into Metagross, I lost. So I don't know. It's a tough play. But anyways, that was a really good set. Really intense back and forth the whole time. If you want to see more from Jack the Battler, his link will be in the description below. You probably can't see my hand actually because it's dark. But his link will be in the description below. Also, the links for all of the other videos will be in the description below as well. And also the link to the Endeavour Premier League Twitter and YouTube channel will be in the description below. Thank you so much, guys. I'm going to try and play in-game and do live commentary next week. Whether I can do those things or not is to be determined. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I know this one is quick, but yeah. Actually, I take that back. I'm not leaving. Surprise, I'm staying. Because I figured I should show off the team. So the team is Politoed, Gorbis, Tapu Lele, Metagross, Hydreigon, and Landorus. So this Politoed spread is just bulky Politoed. This is this 2017 bulky Politoed spread. I don't remember what it does. I think it's like Life Orb Coco is a 3-hit KO outside of terrain. It lives -1 Horn Leech from Bulu, stuff like that. Gorbis outspeeds Coco and outspeeds Pheromosa in Rain, and has the highest special attack stat of all Swift Stormers. So a Helping Hand, Hydro Pump, or Hydro Vortex is extremely strong. Next is Choice Scarf Lele. This outspeeds Pheromosa. I don't know, standard modest Choice Scarf Lele. My Metagross is Jolly Max Speed, Max Attack. Super standard. I don't know, like there's nothing else to say about this Metagross. Hydreigon, instead of having Flamethrower as Tailwind, because I didn't have any speed control on this team, so I felt like Tailwind was really important. And Earth Power beats things like Heatran, which otherwise I really struggle against. This Solvest Lando I think is probably the most interesting in that it has max HP, so it's really bulky. This also outspeeds max speed Tyranitar and something else. I think it's like max speed Modest Heatran. It's the other thing that this outspeeds. And honestly, it still has enough attack to do lots and lots of damage. But yeah, so that's the team. I felt bad that I didn't get to use Gorbis, but that's okay. It's fine. Like, whatever. We'll try to use Armand next week. Anyways, like I said before, all other links to the channel, to the battle. Wow, I can't talk tonight. To the battles for the Endeavour Premier League will be in the description below, and Jack's channel will also be in the description below. Thank you so much, and have a great night.